This short video is a learning tool created to assist taxpayers with filing and paying their Westminster sales and use tax returns online. The fast filing utility is available to licensed taxpayers filing monthly, quarterly, or annually. This video will walk you through the steps of inputting your business account information, entering the pertinent sales and purchase data, as well as remitting payment to the city if taxes are due. Let's get started. Before accessing the system, gather your Westminster tax account number, your periodic sale and purchase figures, and, if taxes are due, your banking information. The fast filing system is accessed from the City of Westminster's homepage, www.cityofwestminster.us. From the homepage, move your mouse and hover over the word Business in the brown ribbon until a drop-down menu appears. At the bottom of this menu is a link to the Tax and License Toolbox. Click this link. Click on the Fast Filing link on the left navigation bar to access the system. From here, click the image to begin filing your return. After accessing the online filing system, you must first enter your business account number. This number is your 7-digit City of Westminster issued license number. Do not enter your FEIN or Colorado tax account number. Note that only current returns may be filed electronically. If the due date for your return is passed, you will need to complete a paper return and mail it to the tax division. The link to a PDF form is available here for your use. After entering your account number, click the Continue button to proceed to the next step. Select a filing option by determining whether or not you will owe any tax. If you have a tax liability, select the File and Pay Electronically option by clicking on the bubble to the left. If you have no tax liability, please select the Zero option by clicking on the related bubble. After making the appropriate selection, click on Please Select an Option button to move to the next screen. The filing period page provides the user with some account-specific information, including the last return filed and the period that you will be filing during this session. If any of the information does not comport with your records, contact the tax division. Further, this page informs the user that electronic payments are made via ACH debit and offers another notice that only current returns can be filed electronically. Past due returns should be completed using the PDF form provided and must be mailed to the tax division. Taxpayers who do not want to pay taxes due by ACH debit must also file a paper return. If everything is correct, click the Enter Tax Return button to continue. On the return page, you will enter your figures into the online return. Notice that there are 3 links at the top of the window offering instructions in 3 different formats. You can click these at any time and a new window will open that provides detailed information on each line item. This page includes only those lines requiring taxpayer input. Calculated lines are displayed on the next page based on your entries here. The city requires taxpayers to report gross sales and itemize allowable deductions. Enter your company's gross sales on line 1. Enter numbers in dollars and cents. Do not use commas or dollar signs. Enter deductions from gross sales, such as non-taxable service sales, on lines 3A through 3L. If your firm collected tax in excess of the amount due, enter the excess amount on line 6. You may skip lines for which you have no amounts to report. Please be sure to review your purchases of supplies and equipment and report any amounts subject to use tax on line 10. Even businesses that do not make taxable sales may have a use tax liability. The total amount subject to tax can be entered on line 10, or purchases can be detailed on Schedule B below. This schedule is not mandatory. However, it facilitates calculating and reporting specific transactions that are being reported for use tax. When you have completed entering your sales, deductions, and any purchases subject to use tax, click on the Calculate All Forms button. If there was an error in any of the entry or you wish to start over, you may use the Clear All Forms button. Once you have clicked the Calculate All Forms button, your return will be calculated based upon your inputs. The figures you entered are brought forward and used to calculate the net taxable sales, amount of sales tax due, and amount of use tax due, with a total tax liability computed on line 14. Review the information on the return for accuracy and completeness. You are able to use your browser's back button if you need to make corrections. You will find a print feature at the top and bottom of this screen. Please save or print a copy of this return for your records at this time. You will have an option to print again after payment is submitted. If all the information is correct, please click the File and Pay button to submit your return electronically and enter payment information. This next screen authenticates the user of the account. If you have not used the FAST file system previously, create a PIN by entering any 4-digit number, not beginning with a 0, into the Enter Your PIN field. Please retain this number for future filings. For return users, enter the PIN on file. If you need to change your PIN or if you've forgotten it, please use the associated links available to you here. Next, enter your email address to receive a confirmation receipt. When you have input your information, please click the Continue button. On the second payment screen, you will enter your banking information to make the ACH debit payment. You will notice that the bolded print verifies the period to which the payment will be applied. Funds will be transferred approximately 2 business days after the due date of the return. For example, if the due date was Tuesday the 20th, funds would normally be transferred on Thursday the 22nd, regardless of when the return is filed. Funds are never transferred from your account prior to the due date. Enter your bank routing and account numbers in the appropriate fields. Show Me links are available on the right side of the screen should you need assistance in locating these number sequences on a check. It is important to verify you have entered the information accurately and selected the related account type to avoid charges for rejected transfers. The payment amount field is automatically populated based upon the prior entry. Once you have verified this information, please click the Finish button. Your return is not filed until you complete this step. You have now remitted your payment for the return. This page provides you with a summary of the transaction listing bank information that was used. Also, if you haven't already done so, here's one final opportunity to print the return. Please note that if you return to the FAST filing system after you submitted the return, any entry will override the return that was already prepared. For example, if you discover you have made an error, you may re-enter the return. Be sure to complete the entire process through this step. Otherwise, the previously filed return will be deleted without a replacement return being submitted.